What's up guys, Ricky Bobby here. In today's video we're going to be working on this car that I'm sitting in. It's mine and my girlfriend's daily driver. It's a 2005 Honda Accord. It's got the 2.4 liter motor in it with VTEC and dual overhead cams. It's a really nice car. It's got over 260,000 miles, but it has never failed us. It's never left us stranded. It's a very good car and I want to take care of it because, you know, this is a channel about taking care of your vehicles. All right guys, I know this is a maintenance video. I know this is a maintenance video, bro. Before I was rudely interrupted, I was trying to get to the point where I was saying that there's a few things on this car that I want to fix before I change fluids and maybe do some other things to it. One of the problems we're having is when we're driving, every time stop and go, when you go to take off, I mean, it jerks so hard. And I know for a fact it's either a transmission mount or an engine mount. So I basically just ordered the whole kit. Now I know it's no V8. I know it's not a muscle car, but it's definitely a vehicle that we use every day and I want to take care of it. Now on this particular vehicle, it comes with 3 engine mounts and 3 transmission mounts. I decided even if only 1 or 2 are bad, I might as well just replace all of them. That way we don't have to worry about it. One thing they forgot to do is on the packaging, like tell you like which mount it is. Or maybe you could see it, but I can't see it. So what I did was I just looked up the part number to tell me like which one it is. All right, anytime you're doing engine mounts, transmission mounts, anything like that, make sure you jack up the engine or transmission, whatever you're doing. Get some weight off of the mount. All right, before I put that new one in, I hate seeing crud like that, so I'm gonna throw some brake clean. And then I'll wipe it down before I install the new one. I also brake clean the bolts just to clean them up. That makes sure they go in good, they stay good, and they're clean so that way when you go to pull it out, there's no rust or crud on anything. All right, now to get to this front engine mount, I did have to pull the radiator hose from right there just to get it out. When I got it out, dude, I don't know what this orange stuff is, but it spilled from here. And this was the piece that is supposed to be on it. Obviously this mount is completely trashed, but I don't know what this fluid is, but dang, that's nasty. All right, so I just finished putting in all the engine mounts. I was checking the air filter, you know, why not? And as I was pulling this air intake hose off, there's some cracks in it. There's a crack right there. There's a crack right there. And then this was completely off of here. All right, I got the new one on. There's one more problem I gotta fix, and then we can do an oil change and top off our coolant. All right, the last problem I'm having is right there. Right there, that circle thing surrounded by this little heat shield. That is the VTEC solenoid. There's a little gasket in there that I believe is messed up and leaking oil. So before I do an oil change and change the oil filter, I want to fix that leak. All right, you can see the one on the left is really chewed up. So we're gonna go ahead and replace it with this new one I got on the right. And hopefully that fixes this oil leak. It was dripping oil pretty badly out of there. All right, I put the new one in, shot some brake clean around it. Hopefully that fixed it. All right, for the Honda, it uses 5W20. I usually go with this Valvoline high mileage. It's pretty good oil. It's decently priced. And I go with the K&N oil filter. I use it on the Challenger. It's pretty good, so might as well use it on the Honda. Part number is HP1008. And then Hondas, they use this blue antifreeze. All right, we'll break this loose. Okay. Get this oil filter off. Oh yeah. That makes a big mess. Now the way this Honda filter goes on, it doesn't go on straight up and down. It goes on the side. So I don't fill it up with oil all the way. I only put like a little bit in there just to get rid of some air gap. And then I install it. All right, let's spray some brake clean on it. What I got left. Go ahead. Cleaned off the drain bolt too. So go ahead and put that in. Go hand tighten it. Alright, that should be good. Get the oil filter put on. Remember guys, just hand tighten it. I mean, tighten it as hard as you can get, but just with your hand. Do not use a wrench or anything. Let's go ahead and fill her up. Takes 5 quarts. This jug has 5 quarts. So we're just dumping it all in. Cap it off. Put our dipstick in. There you go. It's done. When I had opened this to put some of the coolant in, I noticed that the fluid in there was green. I don't know if you can see it, but it's supposed to be blue. It's not supposed to be green. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unhook this hose again. I'm gonna let some more coolant drain out. I'm gonna make sure that it's not green. If it's green, then I'm gonna let it all drain out, and then we'll go ahead and refill this with the correct fluid. Because when I first popped this off to get that motor mount, the fluid that came out of here was blue, but the fluid that was in here was green. So I'm not sure if the owners before we got it just thought that it was the right coolant. You know, kudos to you for trying to take care of your car, but use the right stuff, man. All right, now to take the hose off, there's a little ring right there, you see it? Just pop this off. And then pull the, might have to twist it, pull it off. Yeah, that was like green, so you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just let all that drain out. it's like green and blue. It's starting to get more blue as that drains out. I'll go ahead and let this drain out. I'll clean all of this off with brake clean. I'll get that hose back on, and then I'll fill this radiator up with the proper coolant. And as you can see, that's blue. All right. Oh yeah, we got that check engine light off. That maintenance required, obviously we just did the maintenance. So we just got an ABS light, which in the next video I'm gonna figure that out. Now for any of you Honda guys, if you ever wonder how to get that maintenance required light off, you go ahead and push in your speedometer thing. I'm gonna need two hands to do this. But you push this in and you hold it in as you start the car. And you hold it in for 10 seconds after the car started to let the car know that you just did your maintenance. All right, so I just did that. I held it, and then I started the car, and then held it for 10 seconds. And as you can see, the maintenance required doesn't show up anymore. All right, guys, thanks for tuning into this video. We got this Honda Accord running pretty good. We're good for another couple thousand miles, or whenever this maintenance required light starts flashing again. Remember, when that light's flashing, you need to do an oil change and other maintenance. If it's just on all the time, that means that something serious is going on and you need to look at your engine. You know, there might be an oil leak, there might be a coolant leak, there's something going on when the light is just on all the time. But if it's just blinking whenever you start the car up, that just means that you need to do an oil change. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, good or bad, I don't care. Thanks for tuning in.